Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does...
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappé. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Eder Militao, Rodrigo, Gaia, Nunez, shifted upfield.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Diego Lopez, Gaia, short changes him with that pass. Rodrigo, gently done. Gaia, moved on forwards. Javi Guerra, over to the left. Lopez. Oh, nice touch. Guerra. And it's Gaia. Gaia. Rodriguez. Thierry Correa. Sweet feet. Rodriguez proves just a little bit too strong. Cross in, looks like a good one. Here's a corner. Almeida plays it short. Valverde. Rudiger. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Forwards and with intent. Tarrega, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nunez, Javi Guerra, and it's played forward. Sadiq is onto it in a flash. Sadiq showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gaia, Nunez, Tarrega played up towards the front line. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Chouameni, Bellingham. Chouameni, Eder Militao, 8 forwards. There will be a throw-in. Traoré played into the middle. Mbappé has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Rodriguez. Nunez. Javi Guerra. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger forwards and with intent. And it's Almeida. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Correa. Lopez. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Gaia. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. What a throw in. That's good play. Here's Almeida! Vinicius Junior, and it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Diego Lopez. Gaia. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Valverde.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Caresses it through.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodriguez. Javi Guerra. Javi Guerra shifted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Almeida. Can he spark a counter here? Almeida laid out to the left flank. Gaia. Oh, such a clever touch. Diego Lopez. Gaia. Javi Guerra. And here's Almeida.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rudiger cuts it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Jose Gaya hangs one in. Rodrigo. A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's neat. Jose Gaya defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Sadiq does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappé. Mbappé! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Who's short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. That has been knocked clear. Out to the right. And he's there to clear it. It's Alexander-Arnold. Sadiq, chance here to counter. No question, that's a foul. Thierry Correa tries a deft little ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodriguez. Almeida. Moved on forwards.
Sadiq really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well read, nice interception. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodriguez, aim forwards. Almeida, Lopez, brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. Been clubbed away. And that's a throw. It's Guido Rodriguez. Do have a chance to counter here. Militao, Rudiger gently done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Mbappé, and he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gaia. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's just beyond his reach. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Gaia. Rodriguez. Thierry Correa. And he's making progress on the ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Militao can get it clear. Mbappé. Rodrigo. Moved on forwards. Nunez gets across to intercept that. Almeida. Javi Guerra, that's an imaginative pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Deftly away. Lopez. And it's Javi Guerra. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gaia puts a cross in. And that has been cleared. Militao. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Diego Lopez. Tarrega. Rodriguez. Correa shifted upfield. Sadiq played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Diego Lopez. Gaia. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Rodriguez. Oh, can he get onto this? Valverde. Rudiger. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could move up a gear here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And out it comes again. Oh, easy pickings there. Lopez. Nunez, gently done. Jose Gaia looking to get on the end of this. Rudiger tries to clear. Javi Guerra. Jose Gaia, cross into the box. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Nunez. Diego Lopez. That's gone for a throw-in. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice one too, very nice. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thierry Correa. Moved on forwards. And it's Almeida. Now it's Sadiq. Sadiq finds himself offside. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Javi Guerra. Lopez. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Applies the finish! Vinicius Junior. Almeida. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Mbappé. He's onto it in a flash. Thierry Correa. Correa goes forward.
Sadiq really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappé. And the counter is on. Sadiq. And here's Almeida. Lovely feet. And they win it back again. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Thinks one through. Bellingham. Rodriguez. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Tarrega.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valverde aimed forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lopez looking to get on the end of this. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Eder Militao, gently done. Chouameni. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Javi Guerra. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's in a good position here. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, they could break here. Gaia. Lopez. Jose Gaia looking to run onto it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And they've got rid. Diego Lopez. That looks a good ball through. Carries far too far and out of play. Mbappé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Diego Lopez. Javi Guerra. Rodriguez. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Correa gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chouameni. He's through here. Now it's Rodrigo. Takes a shot! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rodriguez moved on forwards. Thierry Correa. Well, that is a good challenge from him. And he's there to get it away. Lopez. Almeida spread out to the left. Turns and goes back. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Rudiger, gently done. A heavy challenge. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nicely intercepted. Valverde. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Time and again they are repelled. And that's definitely not his best. He can get that clear. Thierry Correa. And it's played forward. That had too much on it. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Corner then. Tarrega with the clearance. Lopez aimed forwards. Javi Guerra. Lopez. Now it's Sadiq.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappé. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Valverde. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tarrega. Javi Guerra. That's really well manoeuvred. Have it back and can go again. And it's Almeida. Lobbed in behind. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Almeida. Lopez in acres of space out wide. Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni. Rudiger shifted upfield. Now what's he got in mind? And that was very necessary. Valverde. Javi Guerra. Sadiq. And here's the chance to counter. Nunez. Gaia. Lopez. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Jose Gaia forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao, aim forwards. Javi Guerra. Nunez. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Diego Lopez. Gaia. That's been drilled forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sadiq laid out to the left flank. And it's Gaia. Jose Gaia. Here comes the cross. And that was asking just too much of him. Time for a change in personnel. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chouameni. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger, gently done. Moved on forwards. Thierry Correa. Danjuma. Rodriguez. And here's Almeida. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Almeida. Lopez. Diego Lopez! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappé. Flings in across. Tarega gets it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Danjuma. Thierry Correa. Correa shifted upfield.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's nice. Danjuma's cross. And he's there to clear it. Rodriguez, too strong for his opponent there. Played out to the right. Nice control. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Danjuma. That has been cut short. Now it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. It's lofted through here. Rodrigo. He's shooting! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Higuera, aim forwards, out to the left it goes. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward. Tarega. Higuera.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. Rodrigo, given the lift of his goal. Might be danger here. And he thumps it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Bellingham! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Thierry Correa. Tarega. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lopez. Higuera. Nunez, forwards and with intent. Rudiger tries to clear. Diego Lopez. Almeida! That's very neat. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Bellingham. Almeida. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And that's a good ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tarega. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Gaia. Lopez. And here's Almeida. Sadiq! Great football, shot and save. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. It's run loose here. Danjuma. Thierry Correa. Rodriguez. Thierry Correa. Correa, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice looking ball. Mbappé looking to get on the end of this. Mbappé serves up across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Rodrigo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Gets his head on it! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gaia, Diego Lopez, Gaia, Lopez, Gaia, Jose Gaia is on a run down the left wing. That's not going far. Cleared without complication. Valverde. Now it's Mbappé. Danjuma. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold, driven forward. Tarega. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. Sadiq wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Almeida. So what can they make of this? And it's Javi Guerra. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Done delicately. Good ball. Bellingham! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Nunez, gently done. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Nunez. Tarega. Tarega shifted upfield. Eder Militao. Up towards the front line. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Not offside that time. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, super find.
Sadiq.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Tarega makes the interception. Nunez. Lopez.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
And it's Javi Guerra.
Gaia. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Tchouaméni, aim forwards.
Eder Militao. Eder Militao.
Nicely aimed pass. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And he should have made it 4.
Almeida being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Sadiq. Sadiq.
Now here's the delivery. Chance, surely! Oh, that's a waste.
A little off target.
Gaia. And it's played forward.
Lopez.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Now it's Lopez. Across it goes.
And he's there to clear it.
Lopez.
Played it again. Well read.
The danger is averted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Guerra
is there, and he can get that clear.
And it's Bellingham.
Chooses to go back. Bellingham!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Sadiq. Lopez. Aviguera. Oh, red, nice interception.
Mbappé. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Here comes the corner. Tchouaméni with the short one. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde spreads it out wide. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rodriguez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Tarrega, gently done. Lopez is onto it in a flash. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappé. He has found the way through.
Now that is a hefty challenge.
Nunez.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Over to the left.
Lopez.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Eder Militao.
Tries to clear.
Aim forwards.
Now it's Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner.
Tarrega.
Attempts a clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Now it's Danjuma. And it's Aviguera.
Moved on forwards. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Gaia. And they can counter here.
Rudiger. Eder Militao.
Alexander-Arnold.
Tarrega getting this one clear.
Valverde.
Correa gets over and intercepts. Tarrega. Rodriguez. Thierry Correa. Danjuma. Correa. And he goes cross-field. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there.
Vinicius Junior.
And he's heaved it away.
Referee's given a throw.
Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappé. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! No, not quite. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Javi Guerra. Gaia. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao, forwards and with intent. Rodriguez. Javi Guerra. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's really well manoeuvred. Gaia. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappé. And here's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Agarifabala claims comfortably. Nunez. Javi Guerra. Mendy. Rudiger. Mendy. Mendy shifted upfield. Javi Guerra. Diego Lopez. And it's Javi Guerra. Gaia. Hit into the middle. And that's out of reach. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.